Baby, what did you say? He should stay home? Or he shouldn't go for his soccer practice because he said he's tired, huh? But I'm the one, making the snacks for the children for the whole soccer team. Or he should stay home. I should take the snacks to the school, to the soccer team and come back. Okay, oh. Hey, precious people. Welcome to my channel today. If you are new, if this is the first time you're watching my video, my name is Precious Nwadiaro. I am a wife. I am a mother on a mission with her videos. And I have a vision from God to spread His love and His hope in relationships. And today I'm talking about something very important. I'm actually in my PG. I was about to go to bed. And God, and the Spirit of God, when God calls, you better pick up. And I have to just say it so I can sleep and, and go to bed peacefully. And today I'm talking about submitting. This is a very important ingredient. It's one of the most important mandate that God gave to the woman. When God said, man, love your wife, God said, woman, submit. Submit to your husband's authority. And I know sometimes it's very hard. You say, why do I submit? This man that cannot even provide. This man that cannot even do what he's supposed to do as a man. How will I submit to his authority? I don't even trust his judgment. How can I submit? But let me ask you a question. When you're in the law, in the court, and there's a judge, and the opponent calls you a thief, says you stole her child, or you did something, will you stand up and say, objection, objection? No. Because when you do it once and twice, what happens? The court holds you in contempt. No matter what they accuse you of, you obey. Because why? The judge is in charge. And God is in charge of the marriages. He is the number one. So it doesn't matter what your husband is doing. Your own mandate is for you to what? Submit. And if you don't, and sometimes for us kingdom women, when we say we submit to our husband, and sometimes we say, okay, honey, and then we do the eye roll. We say, okay, honey, and we say, okay, honey, now you sabi. And this man has seen it. And he actually sees it. When he sees it in his mind, you think you are submitting. But your body language, your countenance is saying otherwise. And what is happening? And your children are actually watching you, both the boys and the girls. They are watching how you talk to your husband. And they are learning. And that's how they will treat their husbands when they get married, because they saw their mama doing it. Like this evening, I was washing, and my husband was upstairs. He was cleaning, he was mopping, and I was downstairs doing the laundry, And then I told my son, go up and get the foot mat. I want to wash them. And then my husband overheard it, and he threw the foot mat, gave it to my son to bring it. And when my son brought it, I didn't know one of the foot mats were hiding. And I said, okay, there's one missing. Go to grandma's room and get grandma's foot mat in her bathroom. And then my son stood downstairs. He said, Daddy, Mommy wants the foot mat. Bring it down. And I turned and I looked at my son. I said, how dare you speak to my husband? He's a 6-year-old boy. I said, how dare you speak to my husband like that? How dare you speak to your dad like that? Show some respect. Don't you ever try that. You try that, I will knock your head upside down. Don't try that again. That is disrespectful. You don't talk to your dad like that. And these are things that we do in our home, and it makes the man feel like this home is a castle. Now they say there's a word called king. Everybody is now saying, I'm looking for a king. But nobody actually wants to do what a queen is supposed to do, to have a king. Have you ever wondered how Sarah was able to make Abraham sleep with Hagar and have Ishmael? She called him Lord. How Sarah was able to make Abraham send his own child, Ishmael, out into the desert. She called him Lord. She called him Lord. He's like my master, my Lord, my king. And for you to call your husband Lord, that means you must actually respect him. And that is something that is missing in homes. And I am telling us wives, we have to bring back that respect, that submission. We have to surrender. The Bible says in Proverbs is one of my favorite chapters for marriage. Proverbs 31. I mean, every wife should just take Proverbs 31 and read it. Read it. It has a manuscript. It's like a marriage counselor in there in Proverbs. In Proverbs, the Bible was saying that it is better for a man to live in the top of the roof, let it rain and the sun hit him, than to stay in the house the woman that nags. And when you say you surrender, you don't go and surrender and you go back and you nag. And you say, honey, the light bulb is out. Oh. I told you to fix it. Oh. You have not fixed it. And you keep saying it. And you keep saying, and the man is just looking at it. He's not even shaking, but he's not even doing anything. My thing since God has been opening my eyes to these things, my favorite language is, honey, I know you can handle it. I know you will figure it out. And when I say, every time I say this, I watch my husband's countenance. His face lights up. She believes in me. She trusts my judgment. She believes I can actually do this. And then later on, you can come back and say, oh, so this is what I wanted to do about that thing we're saying that day. So what do you think? Now they are picking your brain, and now you can offer a little suggestion. But first of all, we have to surrender. It doesn't matter whether he is doing what he's supposed to do. And the worst mistake that we think, when you surrender also to your husband, you don't go surrender, then you see your children that, I say, this is no good father. This is what he did. Though. Can you imagine what your father did? And then your children are involved in your marriage. They know everything about your marriage. This is one mistake that many mothers do. And the children are watching and the children are learning. You know? So I don't know what this message is for tonight. But whoever is listening, I want you to look inwards and think of the ways that you have not been really surrendering and submitting to your husband's authority as the head of the household. Because until we can do that, then we cannot really go to God and table the matter and say, God, please touch my husband, or change my husband, or do this to my husband. When we as wives are in contempt because of the little subtle ways that we have been disrespecting and challenging his authority, whether because we provide the money and things like that, or he doesn't really do what we think he should do. But let us do our own, and then let God do his own. That's true. And the census in America in 2016 actually said that 68% only are married. There was a drop from 96 in the 50s to 68% that are married. And then 23% are single mothers. Single mothers in America. That was 2016. And the census of 2020 that is being carried out right now will be out. And I don't know what the census is going to say. And then just 4% are single fathers. And the other 20-something% are senior citizens from 65 to 81. And they are actually coming back to live together. Now that is where the good news is. But you can imagine what happens when it's just a single mother, or just a few percentage are married. The financial, psychological, emotional strain this puts on children, the hurt, the damage, the pain that they go through. I mean, I just can't imagine it. So these are the handwriting that we see on the wall. And the Guinness Book of Record said, I think it said that Belarus and Maldives, Belarus, and then America is coming third with the rate of divorce. So the rate of divorce is increasing. It's increasing every day. And then if I talk about America and Nigeria, because these are the two countries where I live, but we can also compare it to your own different countries for my viewers in other countries. In Nigeria now, there's so many men, like some of my cousins and uncles, and they say, oh, Precious, please find us a wife, or we want a good wife, we want a good wife. And I say, there are good wives everywhere. And they say, no, the ones we are seeing right now, no home training, no manners, the way they talk to men, the way they talk to men. That's what many of them say, the way women talk to them. That is to show that the respect is not there. And when you don't have respect, you cannot submit. This is a handwriting on the wall. This is a wake-up call for us to know that this institution called marriage is actually dying. And it's time for us to wake up and do something about it. I love you, my precious people. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Good night. Let me go sleep.